Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Sam, and today, we're exploring the world's most isolated tribes. These are communities with little to no contact with outsiders. Think social distancing, but for centuries. If you're dreaming of moving in, don't bother. These places aren't on Zillow and they're not looking for new neighbors. Their real estate motto? We saw you coming and no, we're not interested. In a world obsessed with sharing, their privacy is impressive. So grab your popcorn and let's take a respectful, slightly sarcastic look at humanity's ultimate do not disturb zones. We'll explore the world's most exclusive clubs, the kind you can't join no matter who you know. Let's begin our journey into the world's most unvisitable destinations. Let's start with the Sentinelese of North Sentinel Island, the undisputed heavyweights of isolation. If you look up uncontacted, you'll find their beach with a giant invisible keep out sign. For centuries, they've repelled everyone from colonials to fishermen, making it clear, no new friends. Their island is a fortress, surrounded by coral reefs that have wrecked countless ships. If you get past the reefs, you're greeted by a welcoming committee with bows and arrows. They have no social media, no interest in iPhones, and zero concern for the outside world. The Indian government enforces a 3-mile exclusion zone. It's illegal to approach for your safety and theirs. The Sentinelese have no immunity to common diseases, even a handshake could be deadly. What do we know about them? Almost nothing. They're hunter-gatherers, use bows, build canoes, and speak a language no outsider understands. They are a living enigma, the ultimate password-protected file. Imagine their reaction to helicopters or ships, probably just, ugh, not these guys again. Their commitment to privacy is unmatched. While the world built cities and reality TV, they perfected self-sufficiency and privacy. Somewhere on that beach there's probably a sign that just says, no. The Indian government respects their wishes, and so should we. The best way to honor the Sentinelese is to leave them alone. They are the champions of no visitors allowed, and their message is loud and clear. Their sovereignty is maintained not by treaties, but by unwavering resistance. They don't want our gifts, help, or vloggers. The most profound respect we can show is distance. By staying away, we acknowledge their right to exist on their own terms. So let's leave them to their reign as the world's ultimate isolationists. They remind us that our way isn't the only way. Their story is a powerful lesson in self-determination. Let's respect their boundaries and move on. The Sentinelese, undefeated champions of being left alone. Message received. Next, we head to Papua, Indonesia to meet the Korowai tribe, masters of the ultimate treehouse. Their homes soar up to 115 feet above the jungle floor. Imagine a 10-story building but with more leaves. These treehouses aren't for show. They protect from insects, floods, and historically rival clans. Think of it as the world's most extreme Airbnb. Rustic charm, unbeatable views, no Wi-Fi, 100% organic. But you'll never book a night, and you probably wouldn't survive if you did. The Korowai are expert hunter-gatherers, living off sago palm, wild boar, and whatever the forest provides. Their knowledge of the jungle is profound, passed down through generations. Until the 1970s, they believed they were the only people on Earth. Imagine your whole world being just your community, then outsiders show up one day. There are rumors of ritual cannibalism, but it's a complex declining practice tied to their justice system, not a tourist attraction. Their treehouses are more than architecture, they're a worldview, separating the living from the dangers below. It's easy to romanticize their lifestyle, but it's one of hardship, skill, and constant survival. Building these homes takes immense strength and knowledge. Some Korowai have moved to villages and tourism has started to creep in, sometimes staging ceremonies for visitors. This blurs the line between respectful observation and exploitation. The authenticity of their culture is at risk when it becomes a commodity. So while the dream of a Korowai treehouse is tempting, it's best left as a dream. These homes are the heart of a complex culture, not vacation rentals. Let's admire their ingenuity from afar and hope they can maintain their unique way of life. Their world is changing, but their resilience is remarkable. The Korowai remind us that there are many ways to live. Their story is one of adaptation and survival. Let's respect their boundaries and their right to choose their own path. The ultimate treehouse, for their eyes only. Admire, don't intrude, onward to the next hidden world. Now to the Amazon rainforest, home of the Yanomami, South America's most exclusive, gated community. Their territory is vast, protected, and fiercely defended. The Yanomami live in massive communal houses called shabono with hundreds under one roof. Their world is the forest. It provides food, medicine, shelter, and spiritual meaning. Their botanical knowledge is legendary, survival depends on it. They hunt with bows and arrows, sometimes tipped with plant-based poison. But their isolation is a defense, not a choice. The 1980s gold rush brought miners, violence, and deadly diseases devastating their population. The Yanomami's fight for survival is ongoing, with illegal miners still threatening their land. They're not isolated from the consequences of our world, they're on the front lines. Their spiritual beliefs are as rich as the forest, with shamans maintaining balance through visions. The Yanomami are not relics, they're contemporary people fighting for their future. Their resilience is a testament to the human spirit. You won't get an invite to the shabono, and that's a good thing. The best way to support them is by backing organizations that protect their land rights. Their exclusivity is about survival, not spectacle. The Yanomami remind us that isolation can be a form of resistance. Their struggle is ongoing and our choices matter. Let's respect their boundaries and support their fight from afar. Their home is not a tourist destination. It's a fortress against a world that threatens to consume it. The Yanomami guardians of the Amazon, fighting for their right to exist. Let's help keep their community exclusive for their survival. In the Peruvian Amazon, the Mashco Piro are the grandmasters of hide-and-seek. For decades, they've actively avoided contact, moving through the rainforest like ghosts. Their presence was once myth. Now, fleeting sightings confirm their existence. They are one of the last uncontacted tribes living in voluntary isolation. They've seen outsiders, loggers, miners, tourists, and always choose to retreat deeper into the forest. Recently, more sightings have occurred, likely because illegal logging and mining are pushing them out. Their forced visibility is a tragic sign their world is under threat. Encounters are tense and dangerous. The Mashco Piro defend their way of life fiercely. The Peruvian government's policy is no contact, but enforcing it is tough in such a vast region. Well-meaning tourists sometimes offer gifts, not realizing this can spread disease and disrupt their lives. Imagine playing hide-and-seek for survival, only to have your hiding places destroyed. The Mashco Piro are hunter-gatherers, experts in their environment, and want nothing more than to be left alone. Their increasing visibility is not an invitation, it's a warning. They are the human canaries in the coal mine, signaling the Amazon's destruction. When you see rare images of them, remember, they're not a tourist attraction. They are proud, resilient people losing their hiding spots. The best thing we can do is ensure they have a forest left to hide in. Their struggle is a symptom of a larger crisis. The Amazon's fate is tied to theirs. Let's protect their right to remain hidden. The Mashco Piro experts at disappearing, now forced into the open. Their message is clear: leave us and our forest alone. Our actions have consequences, even for those who want nothing to do with us. Respect their game of survival. Let's not be the reason they lose. Our final stop, the Gran Chaco, home to the last uncontacted tribe outside the Amazon, the Ayorio. If you think airplane mode is off the grid, meet the Ayorio, living true digital detox. Their isolation isn't a weekend retreat, it's a fight for survival. The Ayorio's history with outsiders is tragic. Forced contact led to disease, poverty, and loss of their world. Some escaped deeper into the forest, choosing freedom over assimilation. Today they're nomads, expert hunter-gatherers, always on the move to avoid bulldozers and ranchers. The Gran Chaco is being cleared at a staggering rate for cattle ranching. For the Ayorio, the sound of bulldozers means the end of their world. They are fugitives in their own homeland, leaving behind only traces as they flee. This isn't ancient history, it's happening now. Their legally protected land is being illegally destroyed for beef. The contacted Ayorio fight to protect their uncontacted relatives, mapping ancestral lands and pleading for enforcement. For the Ayorio, off the grid means escaping extinction, not just emails. Their story is a reminder that our choices, like the food we buy, impact people worlds away. The Ayorio don't want pity, they want their forest back. Their resilience is a testament to the will to be free. They chose hardship over subjugation, refusing to be contacted. Our global demand for beef is driving their destruction. The Ayorio's message, leave us and our home alone. Their survival depends on our restraint. Let's respect their right to exist on their own terms. The ultimate airplane mode. No off switch, just survival. The Ayorio living proof that freedom is worth any cost. So, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the world's most remote tribes. From the defiant Sentinelese to the fugitive Ayorio, we've seen people who live entirely apart from our global society. These are not tourist attractions or content for your feed. The most profound respect we can show is distance. Our curiosity can be destructive. Responsible learning means supporting their rights from afar. These tribes challenge our assumptions about progress and what it means to be human. By protecting their right to exist, we protect a vital part of our shared heritage. Thanks for watching. Let's stay curious, humble, and respectful from a safe distance.